What's going, YouTube? It's your boy, it's J Bag and that motherfucker. Look, I kind of want to come on here and talk to y'all boy right quick, get a little rundown, because people get this shit misunderstood. Females are not loyal to you, gang. They only loyal to their feelings and emotions. How they feeling in the moment or how they feeling in the relationship, whatever relationship y'all have. It's gonna be, it's just gonna be that, you feel me? They only loyal to them feelings and emotions. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people relationship be a whole, it be driven off of sexual, sexual shit, you know what I'm saying? It just be driven off of sexual motherfucking, just all type of sexual shit, you know what I'm saying? It just be driven off of fucking. That's all it be, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people relationship be like that, they can't talk about normal shit, they can't have a conversation, they can only be able to talk about sex and this and that third, you feel me? Or, get down to business, you feel me? So females are loyal to you by their emotions and feelings. Feelings is what drives female, and emotions is what drives female into another state, you feel me? Or into another, however the fuck you want to say it, because y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. But niggas are loyal to females by loyalty, you know what I'm saying? Nobody do some, it's all upon whatever energy they giving off, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the female giving off is what the nigga going off, you feel me? Say if the little bit was loyal, but she she toxic, and she like, entertaining niggas and shit, you know what I'm saying? The nigga's gonna go off the same type of shit. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I'm not no type of get back. I'm not no nigga that's gonna get back or feel like I gotta get that revenge or feel like none of that shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. I'm nonchalant, and I don't give a fuck type of nigga. So I move accordingly to how everything is going. You feel me? I peep energy and shit like that, so I know how shit going. So I let shit rock, or I just, talk to multiple hoes. I'm a little 304 right now. I was in my little lovey-dovey era a year or two ago, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever will be. Maybe I probably would. I don't know. I had to learn that shit the hard way, because a lot of folk were telling me that I'm putting my all into a relationship, and that's something I had never did. Like, I always gave my 50 to 60 percentage of a relation in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Never was that type of nigga to put 100%, but I did, because I was out of a relationship for 3 years by choice, because I wanted to really focus on myself and started, dwelling into healing and shit, but I didn't heal all the way I needed to, you know what I'm saying? So I was still stuck with a lot of, trust issues and a whole lot of bullshit. So, and before that, even that, nigga, like the females in the past I had dealt with, gang, it was just feelings. Like, I never had been in love. Like, I had been with so many bitches, bro. I wasn't feeling like in love, but I was, loving them, They loved me and I loved them. That's how it was, but it was never in love, you know what I'm saying? But it was that one girl that I fell in love with, bro, and never again, twin, no bullshit. I'm not hopping straight into a relationship within 2 months, you know what I'm saying? We gotta see what's going for 4 to 5 months, gang. I ain't gonna catch to your ass. Like, I'm probably gonna be on some Soul Illuminati shit, twin, no bullshit. Like, put her ass on contract and shit like that. If she can't stay on a contract, she can't go past these months, then we're done. We're not talking, is that, you hear me? But like, I be trying to keep shit smooth and peak, cause like I'm not that type of nigga to be tripping on shit for real. And a lot of people said that that's gonna be the downfall. I mean, this and that, third, et cetera, et cetera. But it's like, at the end of the day, gang, because I don't give a fuck type of nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm nonchalant type of nigga. Nigga, shit don't bother me for real. Like, even if a bit was to break up with me right now, and I could be with this bitch for 3 to 5 years, even be in love with the bitch, my nigga. That shit won't have no effect on me. It won't physically affect me. It won't mentally affect me. It won't do shit to me, because at the end of the day, it's life. you gotta go how shit go, you feel me? I mean, how shit going. Because at the end of the day, gang, every hoe is going. No matter how attractive a nigga is to the girl, you know what I'm saying? No matter how, you know what I'm saying? How much you put down work or how good you put down work, twin, a bit is gonna go for the right type of nigga, you feel me? It might not even be the right nigga. It's just like the bit is just, you know, mentally fucked up or just mentally, you know, not right. And some female be claiming they loyal, and it be the ones that be posting the loyalty quotes and shit, this and that, third. And then as soon as it comes to their relationship or they get into the relationship, they cheat and they lie, manipulate, be narcissistic, you know, switch sides and play cards and all that other bullshit, you feel me? Which a nigga don't got time for, you know what I'm saying? If you play them victim card or that narcissistic shit or any of that shit, manipulator or none of all that shit, twin, I'm not gonna lie to you, Wes. Like, you're gonna be manipulating by yourself. You're gonna be like, I hate a petty ass bitch. Like, no bullshit. Like, a petty ass motherfucker. Like, that shit is just not real. Like, it shouldn't be a thing, twin, for real, cause folks be so fucking petty. Like, you could do the simplest small little thing, twin, like little simple altercation, like little argument or whatever. And a bitch feel like she gotta get her get back, or she feel like she hurt, and you know, nah, bitch, like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you gotta just like keep shit P for real. That's why I be telling folks around me, like my partners and shit, or like my cousin and shit, or like my brother, like, it's good to be a 3 or 4. It's good to, you know, talk to multiple hoes, like, cause you don't have nobody to sit there and have a hold on your location, tell you about this and that, third, accusing you of cheating, doing this and that, third. It was like when I was with the motherfucker, they was accusing me of cheating every other day, and I'm not gonna sit up here and say that I was perfect, cause I was saying the shit too, but it's like they was overly OD doing that shit, twin, no bullshit. You know, realistically, nigga was getting really tired of it, because it's like, you accusing me of cheating, bruh, but you know what I'm at every day, gang. Like, you have my location, you know where I'm at, like, you know where I live at, you know all that. Like, she knew where I used to stay, lived at. I don't know. I think I was, you know, talking to her while I'm living at the new house. I've been here for about a year or two. But, bruh, like, shit just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, though. Shit. I try to keep shit smooth and shit like that. Cause I don't deal with all that arguing and back and forth, tit for tat. Like, I don't do all that shit no more. I feel like it's fucking childish. Like, I feel like it's childish. That's why a lot of people, and people, the female don't know this shit, but gang, females try to make it seem like niggas just be cheating, twin. Like, no, gang. Like, y'all hoes be doing it bad for real. Like, real deal doing it bad. Like, I don't know, bro. Female be trying to make it seem like niggas cheat 24/7, 24/9. Like, just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, gang. Like, we know the real. Like, females be fucking cheating, lie, keep, if nigga ain't gonna find out if nigga ain't gonna find out about the shit, twin, they gonna keep that shit under code, gang. They ain't gonna say shit. They gonna keep it solid. That's how females are. You feel me? If you don't find out, they ain't never gonna say shit, gang, and they gonna continue on doing. That's why I hate when motherfuckers try to play that victim card every time they get caught up or some shit. And then they start crying and talking about something. It wasn't even like that. It was an accident. Woo woo. And my brother, I don't look at him like that. Man, come on, gang. We know the real, twin. You let a buddy crack, and that's that. You hear me? Female gotta start being realistic with yourself. And I'm not sitting up here hating on the female or none of that shit, but it's the realistic shit. You feel me? They try to make it seem like niggas is so bad of a person, or so bad of, you know, of an individual, you know what I'm saying? Or we just all individually cheat, my nigga. Like, no, gang. Like, niggas don't cheat till there's a reason we cheat, you feel me? Now, I can say that some niggas, you know, cheat for no reason and just cheat, you know what I'm saying, because they like the shit. But You know, that's just, over going niggas, you feel me? I'm not gonna lie though, no bullshit. I'm one of them niggas. I'm telling you, bro, like, please don't get in a relationship with me. I would, cause I'm like in my little 304 era, which I'm not proud of, but it's like I'm enjoying life, trying to get some money, and having a little bit of fun, whatnot. You hear me? In the midst of that, I enjoy like talking to multiple hoes, cause it's like I ain't trying to be tied down. I was tied down for almost a year, and then I was like, I ain't never gonna give up my heart no more. Like, I had just got back my heart, you know what I'm saying? Which I still can't really feel emotions for real, like I want to. Or, how normal people do, you know what I'm saying, that haven't went through so many breakups and, so many heartbreaks. I only had 4 heartbreaks, and, I only had 10 to 11 real relationships, no bullshit. My body count is 15. And, well, realistically 17, but I just, subtracted 2 because, uh, nah, it's 18. It's 18, but, I subtracted 3. Um, and on God, I ain't got a lie on my body, but, I gotta stop saying on God, but, twin, like, people gotta understand why get in a relationship if you're gonna cheat, twin, no bullshit, like, you know what I'm saying? Why get in like, I be trying to figure that shit out, twin, no bullshit, like, why you get in a relationship if you gonna cheat? It defeats the whole purpose of getting into a relationship, so you just, like, hurt motherfuckers just to hurt, you know what I'm saying? And people gotta know this, people that be hurt, they wind up hurting others, man. That's what it is. That's where I was at, about a year ago, or, a couple months ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, probably 8, 9 months ago, you know what I'm saying? It's because I couldn't really understand the reason why I was, you know what I'm saying? So I was, hopping into a relationship. It was like I didn't want the relationship, but the girl was like, she wanted the relationship, so I hopped into it with her. Because I had crack. And, you know, I had crack. Matter of fact, it's about almost a year ago. It's about 9 to 10 months, but I had cracked the bitch. And then, she fell in love. She was already feeling the nigga and shit. Cause she was like, I look good as fucking shit like that. I'm fine, this and that, third. I'm like, shit, appreciate it. I'm like, she look good as hell. Cause I'm not gonna lie, gang, she was bad as hell. But it's like, gang, I tried to tell her that I'm not, I'm not fit for a relationship. I'm not fit to be in a relationship right now. I tried to tell her and she didn't listen. So I'm like, all right, cool. If, I basically explained to her what would happen if I hopped into a relationship. She said, that's cool, that's fine. She's gonna make sure that don't happen. So I'd probably say fast forward like 2 months into a relationship. Her best friend came over and she went out to the store. And she was going to the store to get some fucking cupcakes and some food and shit, so everybody have something to snack. And we were supposed to be watching the movies that night, you know what I'm saying? And her best friend was supposed to be having a vibe pill up. And then he canceled and shit, so she was just by herself. So, boom. So, her best friend, mind you, she's still at the stove. Her best friend was like, oh, you look so good. I see why my best friend tripping over you or wanted to cuff you and this and that. I'm like, shit, hell yeah. So, boom, she was talking about some shit. I can't remember. She was talking about something. And then she had went from talking about some shit into like touching a nigga on his legs and shit, and then she started feeling on my stomach, my chest, started feeling on my arms and shit. Was like, oh, you got muscles, I ain't, ooh. So I'm like, chill. I'm like, I'm with your best friend. I'm like, that's kind of dirty though. You know what I'm saying? Because no bullshit, and she's still friends with the girl, you know what I'm saying? Even though I already told her what happened with her down, You know what I'm saying? The girl, me and the girl cool, like, you know what I'm saying? We cool. You know, I helped her find herself and shit, you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody need that heartbreak, or everybody need to be hurt at least 2 to 1 time, you know what I'm saying? Or 3 times to really awaken their higher version of their self, you know? Or at least need to have that humbling moment to where they realize that they need to focus on themselves to start loving themselves more. Because I'm not gonna lie, just how I was in the situation with um, the girl Gabby, you know what I'm saying? I was in almost a relationship, a year relationship with her. Shit didn't have work out the way I wanted to. You know, they couldn't conversate like normal human beings, or civilized or mature human being, you feel me? So shit ended the way it did for a reason. But, you know, I didn't have much love for myself when I was in that relationship. I say, nigga, I was trying to build myself back up. You know, I was still healing at that. I don't know how long it takes for people to heal, but, you know, 3-year retirement didn't do shit for me but it helped me kind of, you know, find myself in the, you know, direction I was going. And, you know, should continue to love a boy shit, or just be on some hoeing shit and just like crack every bitch? Like, that's where my mind was at. You know, I was stuck in between the two, because I couldn't figure out whether I, you know, belong on the lover boy side or the, you know, hoeing side, like just fucking every bitch. And you know, that was kind of my battle for a while, you know what I'm saying? Even while I was with her, I didn't know whether I wanted to be a lover boy, or, you know, even though I was loving her, I was in love with her and shit like that, I was still stuck in between those two choices, and I was trying to figure out life choices and all the other bullshit. Because, you know, even though I was focusing on myself, focused on the relationship, I couldn't really focus on myself the way I wanted to, because, you know, she needed attention 24/9, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't give her attention, she'd get mad, sad, this and that, there, like, you know, so I couldn't really do what I wanted to. You know, people get mad when I go out. I didn't really go out. I was an inside or in the crib type of nigga, you feel me? But when I did go out, she did get mad. When I drive, you know, it could be the simplest trip, like taking my brother to school or some shit, my siblings or whatever, you feel me? Or just going to the store or some shit. So, cause, you know, female, I'm not gonna lie, they did have females that was flirting with me. But I was, you know, I ignored them and shit like that. Didn't tell them I had a girlfriend, didn't tell them none of that shit, because at the end of the day, I feel like anybody that say they got a boyfriend or a girlfriend is, you know, saying they single, you feel me? That's basically saying you're single, you feel me? And that's her problem, because she's, you know, very open. Like, she's an open motherfucking book. Not open relationship, but open book. Like, it's like she's very clueless to a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I hated about that whole relationship. She was just very, very, very friendly, you know what I'm saying? And I hate friendly ass bitches. No bullshit. Like, you cannot be with me if you fucking friendly. Like, I don't give a fuck about, you know, you having, or matter of fact, I don't care about all that other shit. But if you sit up there and entertain a nigga, play the game with a nigga, all that other bullshit, my nigga, I'm not fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going for it. So yeah, I'm gonna have a problem with it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, you know, argue about it, because that's not my character. But it's like, they say people bring a different version out of you, and she brought a version that I've never seen in myself. No bullshit. Like, I've never had a problem with anybody in the past that, you know, did some stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I let shit be what it is. I ended relationships because people do dumb shit. But that relationship, you know, I guess I kept trying to fight for it, because I still believed in the potential in it. And, you know, it didn't work out the way I wanted to, like I said. But, you know, basically, back to what I was saying about the other girl. So she started feeling a nigga, and then another thing would lead up to another thing. The girl started sucking me and shit, you know what I'm saying? Started sucking her, you know, the pole and shit, you know what I'm saying? Started sucking on that hoe, and then it's like she was teasing a nigga or some shit. She was like, I bet you she don't know how to do this good. And I'm like, oh my God. It's just like, I'm like, I had stopped her. And I was like, bro, don't you think that's wrong? It's your best friend, though. I'm like, why would you do that to your best friend? She like, she don't care about that girl. She said she see fine shit, so she taking fine shit. Say she not about to, you know what I'm saying, have fine shit, and I don't have fine shit. Say every nigga she talk to be some like, you know, yeah, mid shit, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, shit, that's crazy. And I kept trying to like get her to get, like, it wasn't that I couldn't get get her off me, but it was just more sort like I ain't want to put my hands on no female, then it'd be like, you know, turn into that, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't put my hand on female again. Now I say if motherfucking getting active, then shit, nigga, yeah, like I ain't gonna even say it on here, but shit, know that shit'll get gang. But so boom, I'm not gonna lie, she took out off everything, bruh. No bullshit. Mind you, her best friend still, her best friend still haven't came back. The girl I was, you know, with, she still haven't came back. So, bruh, this girl, like, and I'm not gonna lie, we did get geeked. I'm not gonna lie, we did get geeked. And I think that's the reason why I went through with it, because when I'm geeked, my mind is, like it's very, very, very relaxed, and, you know, I'm not very, you know, thinking about shit. So when I'm geeked, I'm very relaxed, very calm, very, you know, just everything above that. So, bro, the girl, she got the getting up, taking out shit out, bro. This girl was bouncing on my shit, twin. I'm talking about, she was doing that shit for 10 minutes, gang. And, bro, when I'll tell you, gang, and I'm sorry I did this to this girl, but we cool, though. So we already had talked about the situation. We had already all that, you know what I'm saying? I talked to a girl here and there, you know what I'm saying? Shit happened about almost a year ago, or about a year ago. And we had talked about it and shit. We had made up. I told her some things she could do to kind of, you know, make that shit go away. You know, the feelings that she had or shit like that, you know, how she was feeling. You know, I could respect how she was feeling because she was feeling betrayed and hurt. You know what I'm saying? From her best friend and then also me. But I already told her from the beginning that I'm not perfect or fit for a relationship at the moment, you know? And then, you know, that shit happened. But the girl, bro, as soon as I told the girl I was from the bus, gang, the bitch started going crazy, gang. And when I was trying to pull out, bro, this girl, like, put so much weight. Like, not even put so much weight, but she, like, sat back hard on the shit. And then I shot in her, gang, no bullshit. So I was kind of like, bro, I was kind of fucking OD tripping, bro. Like, no bullshit. Like, I was like, oh, hell no. I'm like, fuck no, bro. I ain't trying to have no kid right now, you know. I'm like, I just got through little shit. Like, when I, you know, I'm like, I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. My situation right now is, you know, if I have a kid, that's gonna, you know, fuck up what I have going for right now, you know. Not relationship wise. I just have a lot of shit that I have done. I have to do and shit like that. And, you know, I be talking to multiple females, you know, even when I was with her. Matter of fact, I wasn't talking to multiple females when I was with her. But I had, you know, gave the commitment to her and shit. But it was like, that situation is where it set it off and shit. But the girl cried and shit, you know. She had walked in on us, and then she had kicked her best friend out. She didn't want me to go, but then she wanted me to go, but she didn't want me to go, you know what I'm saying? So we sat down and had a little 30-minute talk, a 30-minute up to 2 hours talk, you know what I'm saying? And we basically talked about it and shit like that, you know. And I apologized and shit, you know. I had brought the girl some flowers and something. It's not regular flowers, some roses, some very rare roses that she like. And the roses are hard to fucking find in the store. I don't know why every female I talk to gotta have a severity or different roses they want, or severity or just different colors they like, you know what I'm saying? Just different shit. But, you know, I had got some roses and shit because I sincerely did apologize to her because, you know, what I did wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? And you know, I felt that for her because I knew that feeling. I felt like that at one point, you know what I'm saying? She told me she was loving me, so I kind of knew where she was coming from, you know. She didn't want to let the relationship go, but it was like the smartest thing to do because, you know, after we just came through, ain't nothing we were gonna be. We wasn't gonna be able to progress through the relationship. She probably was most likely going to get back or feel like, you know, some females get hurt and then they hurt other people. Like I said, hurt people, you know what I'm saying? That's how it goes for you hurt people. I mean, people that be hurt, they hurt other people in relationships or friends with benefits or just relationship wise, they just hurt people emotions and shit, feel me? Or heart. That's why I knew where it was coming from because, you know, like I said, I've been in that same situation. And, you know, I basically was trying to fix the relationship even while I was hurt. Not physically, but mentally, I was hurt, you know. Mental emotion. I felt mental pain, you know. So, but I wasn't physically affected. I wasn't, you know, none of that. I wasn't crying. I cried on the phone one time, that was it. But other than that, I was just disappointed in myself because I actually believed that this person was gonna keep a promise and shit like that, you know. And I kind of, you know, dwelled into, you know, taking myself a little bit more into the more, you know, positive side of everything because at the end of the day, like I said, God removes people out of your life and, you know, sit you in your pain for you to progress in life or for you to have growth. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need to be hurt in order to grow grow as a person or grow in life, you know what I'm saying? Or grow to whatever environment you're in, have growth for any decision you make in life because at the end of the day, them decisions can always have something to do just towards your future, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? That's why now I'm very picky about who I'm fucking with or who I am, you know, fucking and shit like that because, you know, I do, not gonna lie, I do want to settle down. I do want to have a family. I do want to, you know, kind of get married. You know, I'm kind of scared of those things, you know, no bullshit, because it's like when I be ready to settle down in a relationship, be ready to marry people, I did want to marry the girl named Gabby, no bullshit. But, you know, things can happen, you know what I'm saying? I did want to marry the other girl. I'm not going to, her name Arian, but, you know, I was only going to do that because we was going to have a kid and either was going to co-parent, which I said I was going to co-parent, but most likely I probably was going to, like, because it's like she makes me forget about a whole lot of shit, but it's like, damn, the motherfucker is so motherfucking crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's real life crazy, she's crazy, like, she's crazy as me, but I'm not, like, mentally unstable and shit, but it's like she's crazy to me, like, she crash out with guns, I crash out with guns, you know what I'm saying? Some people cap about having fought and shit like that, which I hate, gang. If you ain't got fought, don't say you got fought and threatening motherfuckers and this and that third. Don't say you got that because I hate, like, exes in the past, gang. Or that one motherfucker in the past, like, I had a couple motherfuckers that said this shit and they ain't had no fight. If they did have a fight, my nigga, it wasn't their fight. But I just personally hated that shit, no bullshit. But that's why I said females are entitled to their emotions and feelings, you know. They're only loyal to you by emotion and feelings because realistically I had just met the girl prior to the week or 2 weeks that I had stopped talking to another girl. You know, because the other girl, she was tripping, talking about some, oh, I don't wanna be in a relationship, but I wanna keep you by, which I understood because it was like basically what I was doing. I was just talking to multiple hoes. It's like I wasn't fucking around with nobody, but it was like more so that I was flirting with everybody and then still like trying to keep shit friends, like friend shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I was flirting, you know, occasionally, and then I was keeping it friends type of level. You know, that's what I do with everybody I talk to. You feel me? I flirt. And, you know, no whole shit, but I just, like, do a little bit of flirting and shit, cause, like, you know, I like leading folks on, like, you know, see what they on and see if they trying to get cracked or whatnot, you feel me? I be trying to test the water and shit, cause, like, I be just trying to see if hoes can be going for, and a lot of them do. I ain't gonna cap, no bullshit, like, a lot of them do, no bullshit. But, that's something people gotta really learn. I try to tell my partner that, and we basically did a test, right? Oh, shit. My fucking stomach. But, bro, we basically did a test on his little, you know, ex. But he had just got back cool. His ex, she came back, trying to run back to him and shit like that. He said he gonna take her back. We did a test on her. And then, bro, she failed the fuck out of the test. No bullshit. And then try to play it off like she knew it was, like she knew it was me. Realistically, bro, she was going, gang. No bullshit. But we had did a test. And basically, like, I hit her up on Instagram. I hit her up from my backup, like, account, like, which is going to be my main account, which is only have 69 followers, because I literally keep that account under the ground because I don't really be trying to have too many people in there, for real. But, basically, I texted a bit. I was, flirting with her, some shit, telling her she looked good. Ooh. Me personally, she's not my type. No bullshit, like, she's not my type, you know. I don't discriminate on none of that shit, but, she ain't my type of female, for real, you know. I like ghetto hoes, like, I like ratchet ghetto hoes, like, I don't like you to be disloyal, but I like you to be loyal. I like them ratchet ghetto hoes, but I don't discriminate on nobody, but I don't like too much of a whitewashed person. No disrespect. But, so we flirted for about 2 days, you know what I'm saying? We let the shit run for like a few days. And she had gave me Lo the link. And I showed bro, we was all on FaceTime, and I had pushed up to his spot. Everybody was at his spot, so I pushed up, and we basically was just watching this whole shit play down. So I was like, nah, I ain't gonna lead to your shit, cause I don't really, like doing that for real. I was like, just cutting my shit, you know what I'm saying? I got a little nice house and shit like that. So she pushed up. Bro, tell me when she got caught up again. She tried to play that shit out like she knew, such and such noticing me and this and that third. Bro, come on, be for real, gang. You didn't know it was me, twin. Like, it's crazy because she knows who I am. No bullshit. Like, we met, we do all that, you hear me? So the fact, and she know how I type, cause like I text her before, like, to ask about bro and shit like that, talk to her in the past and shit, but bro, she know how a nigga text, bro. Come on. Be for real. And then, bro, after that shit, after she got caught up, bro was a fucking dumbass nigga, and then went took her ass back, twin. Like, folks, like, gotta really start using up here and not down there. No bullshit, cause a lot of people be getting, that's how motherfuckers get set up and shit, cause they use their head down there instead of using the one right here. You know what I'm saying? You got two minds, you know what I'm saying? You got that one down there, and then you have one up here. A lot of niggas use the one down there, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta use the one up here, cause, like, bro, I know a lot of niggas chromosome be having a lot of shit missing from it, my nigga. But gang, start using that shit for real, because it's like, bro, niggas gotta stop doing that shit, cause this shit is not P, gang. Like, the shit's not P. No bullshit. Like, I dead ass think bro need help. No bullshit. Cause gang, it ain't no way that you take a bitch back after she show you this loyalty or show you that, you know what I'm saying, she's still on the same shit. Because the reason why y'all wasn't together, my nigga, was because she fucking cheated, my nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, but I'm not gonna sit up here and dictate nobody moving. I ain't that type. I ain't no cop blocking nigga. I ain't gay, so that's not none of my problems, you know what I'm saying? My problems or my whereabouts is worrying about money, and where I'm gonna find my next little shit at, you hear me? I'm I'm probably just about to, like, I don't know, I'm thinking about just cuffing a random bitch, and like maybe an ugly bitch or maybe some shit like that, because you waste your time trying to do shit for people and it's like there. Which I can get which I could get a fine shit, like, you know, I could get some yeah, you hear me? Could get some love, you know, some real, yeah, some peace shit, like, you know. But I like my bit to be loyal. I don't like all that, you hear me? Like, I don't like a bit to do what I do. I ain't gonna lie to you, son. You do what I do, bitch, you're not getting cut from no folks. I don't know why I say I'm on folks, like I'm from Chicago or some shit, son. I mean on G, on God. But, bro, you're not getting cuffed. Like, anybody that do what I do, if they're 304, 304 or anything like that, my nigga, you're not getting cuffed. I'm just cracking and that's it, my nigga. Or I'm just flirting with your ass occasionally and that's just gonna be that, you hear me? I'm not taking nobody serious that do what I do. I just, like, right now I'm in the moment of that shit. But in some, you know, point of my life, you know, I do want to settle down. I do want to have a girl. I do want to have a little kid. I do want to have all that shit. I want to have a little apartment because I don't want no fucking house. You know, I'm not going to lie to you. I want an apartment, not no house. No bullshit. But, yeah.